That is right. It is the rapid fire game day picks of the week segment where we go down the list of games this week and we decide who will become victorious at the end of the day. And our records are down below us. We're going to shout out Carlos right up here. That is his record so far. So, and then our records are below me and Scooter. So, Scooter, redemption last week. Congrats to you after a really struggling week in week 6. Or I'm sorry, in week 5. But week 7, let's go down the games. Broncos, Saints, Thursday night to kick it off. Who do you got?
Another Saints loss, please, for the love of God. Let's give me some more I love yous from Bo Nix. Let's take the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I like the Broncos in this one as well. I mean, just dude, look what the Bucks were able to do. Put a 50 burger on them. I love it so much. Carlos has the Broncos as well, so we are unanimous on that. Patriots, Jaguars. Who cares? But it's a game. Who do we have?
This is my dumpster fire number 1 game of this week, and I got the Pats because the Jags just can't find their head out of their own rear end, man.
Yeah, Carlos has the Jaguars. So, I mean, who knows what he was thinking there, but I'm going to go with the Pats as well. I just don't like the Jaguars at all, and this is Drake May. I think Drake May can have a really good game this week. So, keep an eye on that.
Because the Jags don't even play ball. It's just...
Fair enough. So, Lions, Vikings, game of the week, man. It's got to be the game of the week. Battle of the North. Who do you have?
I'm going to be in the doghouse because my wife has the Vikings, but I'm picking the Lions, man.
Dude, you had the Lions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Looks like we're unanimous across the board here as well. Carlos and myself have the Lions. I think that Sam Darnold and the Vikings, they've got to come down to reality eventually. I think this is the game. Not to say that they're a good team. They're still going to be contending for the North, but I think the Lions take the victory this week. Titans, Bills. I mean, is this even a matchup? Or are the Bills on bye week? What the hell is going on?
There might as well be a bye week for the Bills. I got a Bills Mafia, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a Bills pick for me and Carlos as well. Next up, Dolphins, Colts. Interesting matchup. Joe Flacco cooking. I mean, he's really looking good. I don't know what the whole situation with Tua is. I haven't been keeping up with that, to be honest with you. But, I mean, Dolphins are kind of suspect without Tua. So, who do you have? Dolphins, Colts.
I'm pretty sure Tua comes back for this game, and for all the giggles and everything, I think he should run a QB draw first play just to prove he's good to go. I got the Dolphins.
You have the Dolphins, okay. So yeah. Carlos is going to roll with the Colts. Surprising. He's going against his team. Yeah, I know. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go against his team too, because if Joe Flacco is the quarterback for your team and he's just the backup, he's going to win you games. We saw that with the Browns last year. We're seeing that with the Colts this year. So give me the Colts, and also Carlos likes the Colts as well. Wow, man, I'm surprised that he picked against the Dolphins. Huh,
crazy.
Interesting. All right, next game, Seahawks, Falcons. This is a good game. Should be a good game. Who do you have?
Dude, the way Kirk Cousins completely embarrassed us, I got to go with the Falcons. The Seahawks kind of were somewhat exposed last week, but I got the Falcons.
Yeah, Carlos is going to roll with the Falcons on this one. I'm going with the Seahawks. I like the Seahawks in this game. I like their running attack with Kenneth Walker. I think that he can, I mean, we saw Bucky Irving start to slice up that defense, and Chuba Hubbard, man, he even had a decent game last week against the Falcons as well. So I think that they are going to be able to control the clock and ultimately get the win there in Atlanta. So give me the Seahawks over the Falcons this week. Texans, Packers, great matchup, really good matchup. Jordan Love starting to get his groove back. Texans or the Texans, of course. Who do you have?
Dude, this one was actually kind of a hard pick, given how the teams are playing. The Texans have won 3 straight. Packers are getting their groove, and both have actually lost to the Vikings. But I'll take the Texans.
Yeah, so Carlos is going to go with the Packers this game. So he's going with Jordan Love and the Packers. I'm going to go with you though, Scooter. I'm taking the Texans. As much as I like what Jordan Love and the Packers are doing, there's just been a lot of inconsistency with them, and Texans are not a team to be inconsistent with, and so I think that that's going to bite them this week. So give me the Texans. Bengals, Browns, battle of the two crappy teams in the North, surprisingly. So, but who do you have?
This is my dumpster fire number 2 game of this week. Just based on how they have been playing, and the bigger dumpster fire, the Browns are definitely not getting a win against the Bengals. I think the Bengals finally found their offense. They just can't seem to win tough games.
Yeah, well, this should not be a tough game for them, I think. And we all three select the Bengals. Carlos has them. I have them as well. So, yeah, I'm not going to ever. I don't think I'll probably pick the Browns. Unless if they play the Giants. Maybe I'll give them a
Or the
bone
Cowboys.
There. Or the Cowboys, honestly. Yeah, fair enough. So, well, they already played the Cowboys at the beginning of the year. So that's
they
out
won.
Of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they lost.
Oh, they lost?
Yeah, dude. Dallas
whatever.
Beat the crap out of them. You don't remember that? The Dallas was like all the Dallas Cowboys fans came out. Oh, it's our year. Yeah, okay. All right, next game. Eagles Giants battle of NFC East teams. Who do you have?
I got the Eagles, man. The Giants they're on like their 5th running back or whatever. Tracy's not too bad, but I got the Eagles.
Carlos for the past 2 weeks have been wanting and liking the Giants. 2 weeks ago, he didn't pick the Giants, but he told me that he should have. Then last week, he did pick the Giants against the Bengals. That ended up backfiring on him. This week, he learned his lesson. He's picking the Eagles this week, and so am I. I don't like the Giants at all. As suspect as the Eagles are this year, I'm going to go with the Eagles as well. Raiders, Rams. Interesting matchup, kind of. Kind of also a crappy matchup. Who do you got?
Is this like a dumpster fire 2.5? I don't know if this is like a full dumpster fire
3.0.
3.0. Yeah. Raiders just lost Devontae Adams, so I'm not sure. And their quarterback is very suspect. Rams, again, injury bug. Who's playing wide receiver? Who's your running back? I have no idea. No. Kyron Williams is fantastic. I like the Rams.
Yeah, we all like the Rams in this matchup. Panthers, Commanders. Who do you have?
Commanders, not even close.
Yep, same here. All the way across the board, Commanders. If you pick the Panthers, you're just an Andy Dalton fan at this point. Chiefs, 49ers. Who do you have? This is a good matchup. Did the Chiefs take their first loss?
This is a house divided decision for sure. Because again, I had my wife picked against me on this one. She likes the 49ers, but I got the Chiefs. I think they're still good enough to squeak it out. All said and done.
You're on an island because me and Carlos have the 49ers. We believe that victory can be held by another team if you're going up against.
They haven't beat the Chiefs ever in like the past 5 years.
There's a first time for everything, Scooter. So me and Carlos are going to roll with the 49ers. We are hopeful, optimistics over here. Jets, Steelers. Jets just get Devontae Adams. Steelers are looking good. Who do you got?
Steelers. Something just says Steelers in Heinz Field. Mike Tomlin. The Jets are very still inconsistent. Can Devontae get on the map? Can get in sync in a week? Or less than that?
To answer that question, I think that he can just because of his history with Aaron Rodgers. But to go with you, I'm going to roll with the Steelers this week as well. That defense is rough. And the offense for the Jets is just I think it's going to take a couple weeks for them to finally click on all cylinders. So give me the Steelers this week. Carlos is going with the Jets, so he likes the Devontae Adams add to the Jets. Monday night, what?
So he chooses the Jets, but not the Dolphins. Okay, whatever.
Dude, Hurricane Milton did a lot of things to us Floridians this past week, so let's just maybe he's just I don't know. We'll check on Carlos. Monday night game. There's a doubleheader. I hate these doubleheaders. But Monday night game, Ravens, Bucks. Who do you got? It's in Tampa.
Both are looking real good, man. My biggest thing for the Bucks: stop the run. You got to stop the run. And they got to have shutdown defense with the zone, because if you go man to man with the Ravens, you got Lamar just sprinting down the field at that point. I got the Bucks. I think we got it going with our two backup running backs. Historical running game for us the past week. I got the Bucks, dude, at home.
Give me Tampa as well. I love what Tuck and Buck was able to do last week, man. That dynamic duo. Love Rashad White. He's a great threat out of the backfield as far as the passing game. But dude, the production with Bucky Irving and Sean Tucker last week was unreal. And I think that they can keep it up this week going up against the Ravens. Should be a very good game. Should be a close game. But give me the home team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this one, Carlos is going to go with the Ravens. But he's just a hater. We already know that. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, what's to be expected? Last game, Chargers, Cardinals, the other Monday night game. Who do you have?
I don't. Marvin Harrison Jr. went out with an injury this past week. I don't know how they sustain that vertical offense with Kyler Murray, and they're playing at home too. I like the Chargers for some weird reason. Something's saying charge on.
Yeah, all three of us are picking the Chargers this week. You know, I went against the Chargers last week against the Broncos because I loved what Bo Nix and the Broncos were doing. That ended up backfiring on me. I'm not going to do it again this week. As much as I, do like the glimpses of spark that we've seen with Kyle Murray, we are getting closer to the Call of Duty release. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Chargers, and so does Carlos. So, but in that note, let us know who you guys have down there in the comment section, because we want to hear from you. Do us a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because that is the best way to support us this NFL offseason. We are here every Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to give you all the previews for this upcoming week in the NFL. I think there might be some fantasy things coming along. Stay tuned for that. So, but until next Friday,
BeardZone out.